Okay, so I nearly gave up. This is now my third time trying to film this. I just painted these three thinking I was recording and I wasn't. So I've prepped my other thumb here to paint in this tutorial. So what I've got is a lovey-dovey base with matter effect on top. If you don't have matter effect, you can buff it down, but I like using the matter effect just because it's cleaner and quicker. And you do need that matte nail for the watercolor to kind of stick and for you to be able to control it. Because if it was a shiny nail, you know, the watercolor would just kind of spread all over the place. So what you're going to need is, and I just found this at the dollar store, is some isopropyl alcohol. And also from the dollar store is this like little mini palette. It came in a pack of 5. And you know, there's like 6 pots in it. I just use that. You're gonna need paper towel or napkin, or I've got some medical gauze that I'm using. I've got 2 brushes, one with a longer tip, one with a shorter one. And the colors we're using today are Seaside Sunday and Raven's Kiss. Okay, so I'm going to try and do this as quickly as possible because I discovered that my phone was full of my daughter's TikTok videos and I had to delete them all just to make space for this one. So let's see if I can do this quickly. I am right-handed and I am painting with my left, just to show you that it is easy enough to do. Sorry, there's like a hair or something might be stuck in the polish. It's okay, I'm just gonna cover it. So we're just gonna throw down some random splotches of the Seaside Sunday. Doesn't have to be neat, because this will end up being the background color and it looks really dark, and I'll probably put too much down. I'm going to grab my brush with the shorter tip. Again, I am right-handed. I'm painting with my left. And I'm just going to start lifting the Seaside Sunday off my nail. I just want this to look really faded in the background and kind of make it look like a marble that I wish I had in my kitchen, but I don't. So onto the nails it goes. So I'm lifting a lot of the color off my nail. I'm going to try to do this as quick as possible too. So I'm spreading out the color, lifting a lot of it off. And with the alcohol, it dries really quickly. So all that will be left on your nail is the polish, like a really, really, really thin layer. So it won't look lumpy, it won't feel lumpy. You shouldn't have any issues with it lifting either. Again, I've pulled a lot of that color off my nail. This lighting isn't the best, but it's what I've got right now. Okay, and then once you're happy with your background Seaside Sunday, or this could probably be done with any color combo really. I just thought this was really pretty for spring. And I've got so many ideas for white nails. So what I've actually done is I've painted on top of peel off so that once I'm done with this, I can try another new look, and hopefully maybe what I'll just start doing is recording as I go. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with this. I wish you could really see what this looks like. just really faded pink. It's going under the lamp, and I will be right back. Okay, so I just did a cure under the lamp here. Now I've gone ahead and I've put down some Raven's Kiss to this on the side of my palette here, watered it down a little bit with the alcohol, and I'm going to start again with my left hand here trying to paint. I'm just going to put down some really random jagged lines for the veining of the marble. There's no right way or wrong way to do this, except when you're trying to paint with your left hand under a phone and it's all like weird. Ooh, sorry, that was my lamp. I'm just gonna paint a vein over here. Again, no right way, wrong way. This first layer of Raven's Kiss that's going down is really going to be lifted. So although this kind of looks like a hot mess right now, I'm going to take my brush with the shorter tip, dip it into the alcohol, and I'm pretty much going to lift most of this off. So the alcohol will spread the Raven's Kiss, but in a way that looks like more veining in the marble. Really hoping I have enough storage space for this video. Okay. And one day I'm going to get my almost 9-year-old daughter to teach me how to make a TikTok. Okay, so do you see what's happening here? Fading out the black. We can already see that it's starting to look more like marble. So basically what's going to happen is you're going to do this a few more times using less and less alcohol every single time. So we faded out the Raven's Kiss. It's looking like a really light gray on your marble. And I'm going to go ahead and cure this under the lamp. Okay, so now that this is cured, I'm going to go back in with my longer liner brush, pick up some more lovey-dovey, or sorry, Raven's Kiss, black, and I'm going to try and find where my original lines were, but if I don't, that's okay too. So again, we're gonna go back in with some jagged lines. Okay, so jagged lines are down. So with a little less alcohol on my shorter tipped brush, I'm going to start picking it up again, but not as much because I want this to look like the shadow of the final vein that I'm going to paint. See, easy peasy. Easy enough to paint with your left hand because it does not have to be perfect. And again, if you don't like what you've done or replacement of a line, just grab a cleanser, wipe, or, you know, cotton ball with some more alcohol on it. And wipe it off and start again. So the Raven's Kiss ends up looking like a a shade of gray. Okay. I wish you could see this in person, because it's a lot lighter than what it looks like on the screen. And in the morning, I'll take a picture of it just to show you what I mean. But I am happy with the way this looks. I'm not going to cure it at this point. There's no need, because the polish is so thin on top, and the alcohol just evaporates so fast. I'm gonna go right back in again. And again, try to find those original lines I painted. Thinner line going down, jagged, not perfect. Try and stay on the screen here. This is really hard. All you ladies who post these videos and like, you're so pro. Hopefully one day one of you can teach me. Or like I said, my almost 9-year-old daughter. But I do want to share my love of painting nails, and it really can be easy, like that. Okay, so I am just going to go in one last time with my other brush, a little tiny bit of alcohol, just to lighten up some of the areas that I think are too dark, like that line right there. Am I on screen? Yep. Okay. And if you have any tips, or like, you know, what video editing apps are you ladies using? Because I have no idea. I haven't had enough time to do the research on that yet, because all I want to do is try out all these different nail art techniques. Again, this is looking really good. It's a lot lighter in my view. The camera is darkening this, and it's probably because of my crappy lighting, but such is life. Okay, so I'm happy with this. I am now going to cure it and be right back. Almost at the end here. Okay, so it's been cured. I have gone ahead and added one coat of Clearly Frisky on top. If you want to just leave it like this, you can cure it, and you know, you've got beautiful marble nails. Or like my photo, what I did was, I'm just going to try to move my camera a little bit. I went ahead and cured Clearly Frisky on my mat, rubbed on the Zenith Chrome, and to make my kind of homemade gold leaf, I've got some tweezers. Maybe I'll just pull it into view here. I don't need that anymore. Okay. So I'm just going to take, I do like the end pieces of this fake gold leaf. Ooh, too big, way too big. Okay, there's a little tiny piece. Maybe I should be doing this with my, okay. So again, I've got wet Clearly Frisky on my nail right now. And if there's any parts that I don't really like, I can just hide it with some gold foil. I'm gonna pick up a little bit more here. Oh, shoot. Again, I'm doing this with my left hand. And that is okay. All right. So once you're happy with the placement of the foil, I don't really like this piece, but you get the idea. I can go ahead and cure this. I put a little gouge in my polish. Maybe I'll just try and fill it in now. Don't know that I can because the foil's there, but I'll do it after, actually. Foil pieces are down. Marble looks good. Going in for a cure. And then I'll put another coat of Clearly Frisky on top to seal it all. And that is it. So it is really easy to do. You can do it with your non-dominant hand. I'll take pictures of these in the morning, just after I clean up, you know, the sides a little bit. But there you go. Hope you like it. Have a good night.